Devin Haney next. Fuck Devin Haney and Bill Haney. Pussies.
I've been looking for you. Don't creep past me. There he is. There he is, Lil Richard Richardson.
Yo, word of my dad when they fight this nigga getting broke up. Word of my dad, are you gonna post this?
You're trash. Devin, you
not.
trash.
You're not gonna post
Devin,
this.
you
He can only say the same thing.
B3 Picks TV, we back again, man. Make sure y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. Hey, we definitely building. I definitely appreciate all the love and support. We're gonna update the page. We're gonna have some overlays. We got some things working in the background. Just stay tuned. Y'all know this is grassroots. We building from the ground up. So support when you can, show love when you can. Now, let me say this. We doing things a little bit differently now. We doing members only panel. Get your membership. Shout out to everybody that's joined the membership. Uh Listen, we monetize now, baby. This is no longer the free entertainment network. We growing, and we need the love and support from the people. And I appreciate everybody that's tapping in and showing love and showing out. We gonna put some color in the chat every day. We had 2 people join. Shout out to Pop, shout out to Vay yesterday. And we're just gonna keep growing and building our community, right? One day at a time, brick by brick, one hand wash the other. A couple things before we get into the show topics for the day. Man, you gotta support the people that support you, man. Show up for the people that show up for you, right? That's a big deal. Now, when we dealing with those new people that come around us, make sure we're using discernment, y'all. That's the key. Discern these spirits, discern these people that are coming in contact with you. Everybody does not want to see you do well. Let me repeat that again. Everybody that comes in contact with you does not want to see you do well. Some people are wolves in sheep's clothing. So what they'll do is they'll infiltrate. They'll be pleasant. You know, they'll get you to get your guard down. And next thing you know, they saying and doing stuff that you ain't expect them to do because they were putting on the front. Let people reveal themselves over time. You want character is going to reveal itself over time, right? Um, What's going on, Zan? Good to see you. Appreciate you pulling up and showing me love. How you feeling? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Hey, thank you for your love and support. Teamwork make the dream work. Teamwork definitely make the dream work. Let's go. Now we're gonna need some color in the chat today, everybody. So please and thank you. Right, let's keep building. Now, just a couple things I wanted to say on the live, and I hope y'all hear this. Right now, feel free to connect me. Anybody that's in my network, that's in my community, that's connected to me. Never hesitate to reach out to me if you can. You can do it on B3 Boxing Picks on IG. You can do it on TikTok, B3 Picks TV or B3 Boxing Picks on TikTok. So in this other ways, um, I definitely want to be attached to my people. It's a couple people that I definitely need to talk to behind the scenes. But y'all, watch who you have close to you. Watch who's in your circle, man. Watch who you send in a circle. Let them reveal themselves over time. I tell people don't rush, and for anything, be patient, and in all things give thanks. Don't rush in any situation. Take your time. Be practical and pragmatic, right? And we gonna and keep prospering. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing the envelope, and keep growing. Now, the show is gonna be a little different. We already know this is B3SBN. We had little to no cursing. That's so we can kind of continue to grow and bring the right people around us because we here to grow fellowship. We here to generate revenue. We want to make a mean campaign and we building. So we want like-minded people around us, people that kind of want to see us that no, not kind of that want to see us do well and want the channel to grow. So we're gonna take everything in stride and we're gonna take it one day at a time. And listen, the proof is in the pudding. We'll see how this play out. This is grassroots. Now, I am doing giveaways. We're gonna be doing giveaways Monthly right now, there's gonna be monthly. Once we pick up the pace, we may even do them more frequent, do different things like t-shirts, things like that in the future. But for the first month, everybody that's a member will have an entry into the raffle to get a $25 cash app from me, and then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna build from there over time with our new members. I kind of want to increase it with every member, but we'll just have to see, right? We'll just have to see and keep growing. Shout out to Glenn. What's happening, Glenn? Appreciate you pulling up. Glenn said Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez will be a great fight. When you say a great fight, you feel like Tio has a chance to beat Ryan, like he's gonna be competitive, and I could see that. I could see that, but based on the last fight and Teofimo moving up in weight, the size difference, I just have Ryan. I have Ryan winning that fight, and I like Tio. Tio is a athletic fighter, a good boxer, good counter puncher. It's just Ryan has kind of established himself at that weight class in that 147, and he's a pretty big puncher. So I think it'll be. It's going to be interesting for sure. I'm intrigued. I would definitely watch the fight. I would, you know, I'm definitely going to tune in. I know they're going to have a great card, five card, if they do make the matchup. It's just that Teal coming off a loss. I don't, I don't like it for him stylistically. Now, if he can be in a, if he can get it, put himself in a position where he's ahead on the scorecards and he can just, and he can outpoint. Right. I would love that. I would love to see T.O., who's about 5'6", 5'6", 5'7", and him being able to outpoint Ryan. That would be crazy going to 147 and doing that. So that would turn the boxing world upside down. Glenn says Ryan Garcia by majority close decision. I could see that. I could see that just based on T.O.'s style, but T.O. would have to be extremely smart. And with Ryan, like Ryan, he's a big puncher, but he's not a volume puncher. So I see what Glenn is saying. That could now to against T.O., he's gonna have to be extremely smart and disciplined against T.O. Because what'll happen is T.O. can get up on them scorecards, and then T.O. will dance on you. He'll dance on you, play keep away. Now he wasn't able to do it effectively against Shakur Stevenson because Shakur is a generational talent. But against Ryan Garcia, he may be able to um, use his footwork, use his in and out movement, and his counter punching to his advantage. But this the fight I want to hear Juan and my brother Juan need to pull up on us. Juan, pull up. My brother Juan at work. I want to hear what Juan Claudio has to say. Make sure y'all follow Just As Juan. I want to hear what Juan has to say about this matchup. This is a good fight. This is a good fight. It's a big fight. Um, and I mean, I like the styles. I like the styles make fights. And Ryan, he's going to be looking to retain his title. So he's going to have to do everything in his power to win the fight. And then Tio is looking to redeem himself from the loss with Shakur. So he's going to do everything in his power to win the fight. So fire fight. Now, I think it's good for the sport if they make it happen. If they can make it happen, I like the matchup. I definitely like the matchup. So we just have to see. Um, hey, now on the back of everything, the reason why I was kind of coming out is about the Devin and them Ryan and Devin not making the fight, right? Now that would be a shame for the sport. That'd be a shame if they don't make that matchup. If Ryan and Devin can't come to an agreement and make that fight, that would be tragic, unfortunately. And really, and really, it would look one person or another would be avoiding the fight because there's no way that's the biggest fight for the zone right now. Boost and Virgil cannot be made. So the Devin versus Ryan is the biggest fight for the zone, y'all. So somebody is avoiding the fight if they don't make it happen. It's just that simple. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. The show topic and the show for the day is really just to talk about what y'all thought. Like Glenn came in, like what y'all think about this matchup, Ryan versus Tio, right? More, not more so a happening, but more so, what do you think about the matchup? What do you think about the matchup? What do you think about this fight? Is this a competitive fight for you? Is this an intriguing matchup for you? Glenn says he has Ryan got by close decision. Mike Rim in the building. What's happening, Mike Rim? Appreciate you pulling up, man. Thank you for the support. We definitely building. Now, Mike Rim, Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez. Is that a fight you interested in? Do you foresee Tio having a chance to beat Ryan at 147? Or is that just going to be too much of a task for Ryan and you feel like he's going to fall short? That's the kind of the conversation we looking at now. Dang, my time went by fast today. I got somewhere to be at 3, so we ain't gonna be on here all day today. But I just wanted to come in and show it for the people. We got to talk about this. It kind of looks like Devin and Ryan. It looks like, well, to me, from the outside looking in, Ryan is just doing his publicity tour. You know, he's doing the tour, and the people are eating and soaking it up. Now, we all know that Teofimo Lopez just came off a loss to Shakur. He didn't look his best, but what other names is devoid of big names? So Ryan is saying if he doesn't fight Haney, if he doesn't fight Shakur, Tio is the big fight. That's what I was saying for a while. Is that these guys want big names so they can get big money. Nobody wants to pay for the Zone, Netflix, Amazon Prime. They don't want to pay for a subpar fight. So they're gonna put the money up for these big matchups, for these big fights for Ryan and Devin, Ryan and Shakur, and looks like Ryan and Teal as well. Mike Rim said that's a good fight. Lopez could bounce back. Let's go. Let's go. Now, you need people intrigued and engaged with the fight to get the fight to happen. If people aren't intrigued with the fight, we won't see it. We won't see it at all. Timmy T, shout out to you. Appreciate you pulling up, Timmy T. Man, thank y'all for the support. Y'all know we growing this channel. This is a grassroots channel. We built it from the ground up. I definitely truly appreciate you. Um, this is the weakest era of boxing I've ever been in. Uh Hey, let me drop the link for Coach Eddie real quick. And Coach Eddie, I want you to have my number. I'm gonna put my number in the back chat. I'm gonna put my number in the back chat for you, Coach. Pull up, Coach, if you can, real quick, at least to get my number so we can chop it up. Skills from New Orleans. Salute, man. God bless you. Man, listen, we started, so our year anniversary for the channel is gonna be April 15th. So, man, listen, it's grassroots. We're building from the ground up. So I appreciate everybody that's pulling up and pulling up on the channel. We talk boxing. We keep it classy, professional. You won't hear too much cursing. We try to limit. We try to make it palatable for people to come in and kick it with us and chop it up with us and grow, man. We want to grow the channel and we want to do it the right way. So I appreciate everybody pulling up and showing us love and support, right? And if we can, let's get some color in the chat and please hit the follow if you're new. Let's work. Now, Coach Eddie said he don't like so Coach Eddie, you got T. Hold on, Coach. So Teal can't beat Ryan? Hold on, Coach Eddie. Coach, talk to me, man. Good morning.
Man, what's good, brother?
Hey,
Salute,
let
man.
me let me let me tell you this first. Hey, get my number in the back chat so we can connect because I'm gonna be sending you the link separate from the live.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, okay. Let me see something right there. Gotcha. Oh, let me write that down, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. Hey, appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all keep working with us. Yeah, Coach. I appreciate Coach pulling up. Hey, we building. We got to put some parameters in place to keep this thing moving the right way. Um, so y'all listen, we are doing members only panels. And the reason being is this. The reason being is this. We have to continue to push the channel forward in the right way. And to do that, I need people on the panel that want to see us do well and want to see the channel grow. Now, and so a lot of time what I'm noticing about with like I'm on TikTok, I'm doing other things. A lot of times what I've noticed is people People will disguise themselves in sheep's clothing and be a wolf. Coach will tell you this. People will they'll show up, they'll show positivity in the beginning. You have to let people reveal themselves over time. Use discernment. Let people come around a few times. And then their character will be revealed. So we just have to continue to build day by day and just take everything in stride, y'all. Glenn said Debo Devin Haney cannot overlook Rolly Romero. Rolly is dangerous. Shout out to Glenn. Pugilism in here too, y'all. Salute, family. Ryan versus Keyshawn has no roadblocks. Why can't they fight? Fight hype testing the waters. It's a lot of options out here. It's definitely a lot of options out here. Coach, let me ask you this, Coach. Break this fight down. Ryan versus Tio.
Trash. Bruh, B3, I meant what I said, man, in the chat, bruh. I'm tired of these. I'm tired of all of them, man. I'm tired of them, bruh. I'm tired of them, bruh. I'm tired of T.O. I'm tired of Ryan Garcia. I'm slick getting tired of Haney. Tired of Shakur. Tired of Keyshawn. I'm tired of all these dudes, man. All these dudes do is talk. Jumping on the internet. Talk. Ain't nobody doing nothing. But nobody want to fight nobody. Then when they get in the ring, they don't even want to throw hands, man. I'm sick of it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Najee Lopez. That's who I get behind fighters like that, man. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes understand you build yourself up to a profile, man, but you're fooling the people, man. That's what you're doing. You're tricking the people. It's well orchestrated. It's marketing. It's promotion. It's smoke and mirrors, man. To trick the public. You can't trick me. I've been around the game too long. I know what I'm looking at, man. Yeah, you can fool a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? With the back and forth and the banter and the picking and choosing and all this stuff, fighting the weakest guy, getting the accolades, all that stuff, man. But bro, we seeing better fights on Pro Box. Those are the facts. If and buts about it. You want to dress it up. This guy's this guy's IQ, this guy is invincible. You could throw a handful of rice at him and you can't hit the guy. Man, don't miss me with all that, man. I don't care nothing about that, bro. I'm tired of these fugazi boxers and all they want is Lopez. This dude shouldn't even be. What did he deserve to fight for? This man just got the brakes beat off of him. This man just got demolished. Now all of a sudden, why would you even want to fight this dude? He don't deserve no shot. All these dudes, I'm gonna tell you something, man. All of them guilty of it. Shakur, Devin, Ryan, T.O. They sitting in this little sandbox and they building sandcastles with each other. And you got some real dogs out there who can't get in the sandbox. These dudes, the same dudes they all start off at the same weight class. They going up and they fighting each other over and over again. And they freezing all the hungry dogs out. These dudes don't want no smoke, man. They capping, but I'm sick of it, man. It's fugazi, man. It's fool's gold, man. I'm telling you what it is, man. It's fool's gold. That's why it's so important for these guys to get opportunities to fight other guys that are not so-called the household name or the quote-unquote people that everybody know on the internet. Fight some other guys. Lopez, this man don't even deserve to. Didn't he just get the break beat off of a man? What will a win against Teofimo Lopez do for Ryan Garcia? The man just got destroyed, man.
Now I gotta say this to you, Coach. Tio is listed as one of the 4 kings. What's your thoughts on that for Ryan as a fight, as a reason to fight?
Man. The man is done. The man ain't no 4 king, man. We just seen the man get wiped out. By Shakur. Yeah. Somebody coming up for another weight class. Ryan gonna go out there. He gonna knock the dude out, man. It is what it is. Okay, you knocked T.O. out. So what? Big deal. The man ain't no good to me. I'm telling you right now, man. T.O. is washed, bro. He's a gatekeeper, man. He's a high class gatekeeper. All he trying to do is collect check. That's all he trying to do right now. And I can't knock him, man. The man want to collect a check because he know that his skills are not going to be on par with anybody else's skills.
Mm. Not so. So you saying that elite level, Teal is just not going to stack up? Dang.
Nah, he not gonna stack up, brother. He's not gonna stack up. The man's too diminished. He's too one dimensional. He's not gonna stack up, man.
So you kind of see that as a cherry pick if Ryan take that fight coming with Teal coming off a loss.
Absolutely, man. You just got beat up by you. He just got washed, dog. It was a
Yeah.
one-sided affair. How does a man get washed and then come into another big payday? That's what I'm saying, man. I don't agree with it, brother. I don't agree with these dudes getting washed and then coming to a big payday. Ryan Garcia, he just lost the rolling. He about to fall into some more money. Matter of fact, he fell into your WBC championship after losing. Instead of these sanctioning bodies making these guys get in line, making these guys earn it, man, they giving it to them, brother. Meanwhile, you got guys like Najee Lopez. You seen the fight, didn't you? You seen Najee, right? Did you see
Yeah, I
the
seen
fight,
it.
B3?
Yeah, I seen it.
Bro, was that a fight or what?
Yeah, it was. It was a hell of a fight.
That was two hungry dogs, man. That's what I'm saying. That was two hungry dogs fighting. These dudes getting paid $20 million, $30 million to stand there and look at each other, man. Meanwhile, you got hungry dogs sitting there, you know what I'm saying, getting it in. And that's what happened. See, when you fight, a lot of times the guys that they got propped up as the champions, they're not the best guys, man. They're not. They just got a name. They're not the best guys. It's some guy that we never heard of that'll beat your favorite fighter's head in, man.
Mm.
Those are the real facts
Yeah.
in boxing. When you've been around this game long enough, I'm telling you, bro, it's dudes, some dog you would never heard of that will beat your favorite fighter's head in. Because they do get this money, just like the eye of the tiger. If you listen to the words of that song, man, these dudes get money and they lose the edge and they don't have the eye of the tiger no more. Meanwhile, you got to do Clubber Lane. This dude eating bologna sandwiches. This man bank account is negative. This man making sandwiches out of eating served sandwiches, training every day. You in there eating filet mignon. You in there eating, top. You in there eating the top of the food line. You drinking top shelf liquor. This man eating top ramen every day. Doing 500 push-ups off a bowl of oatmeal. That man would tear your head off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That man running in Converse. That man running in some combat boots and some sweatpants. This man ain't got no sponsors. This man hungry, man. All these dudes, man, I'm sick of it, man. Look, I watched a documentary. One thing I'm gonna tell you to do this B3. Do it on your own time. Boxing is about soul. You go back and watch these old fighters, man. Watch it's a documentary by Muhammad Ali, When We Were Kings. Watch I Am Joe Frazier. These guys right here represent what boxing is about. Now, did they take punishment? Absolutely, they took punishment. But those guys, man, when they fought other guys who was hungry, other guys who came to bring the smoke, not just show up for no payday. These guys, that's what the problem is. Boxing is a barbaric sport at the same time. And I understand these guys don't want to take punishment. I understand that. I understand that what they do is dangerous. We all understand that. But it's something that you chose to do. This comes with the territory. So yeah, part of it is also fooling the people and navigating and promotion and trying to do the smoke and mirror thing where you think, oh, this guy's better than this guy, or this guy's better than that guy. But these guys, man, they got to get in there. They got to put on, man. And I don't want to see these hungry guys get their shot, man, because it's like the same, 4-5 guys, man. It's just like tabloids now all of a sudden. It's like they're a bunch of drama queens, man. These dudes ain't fighting but once every 6, 7, 8 months. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just venting this morning, man. Go and let somebody else cook, bro.
You good, coach. I'm gonna bring you back in. I appreciate you. Ja, how you feeling this morning, bro? Talk to me.
What's good? I'm feeling
Man,
good.
good to hear, man.
Coach was cooking, but I don't totally agree with Coach.
Break it down, Ja.
he was going off for real. Like when we talk about modern day boxing and compare it to back in the day, you gotta really adjust everything. You can't like adjust to boxing. Like every athlete is getting paid more than they used to. It was always about um what they call that, like marketing and stuff like that, propaganda. It's always been about that since before Columbus quote unquote founded America. They've been using propaganda. So it's always just like top five special people that get more recognition than the rest of people. Um, and fighters been ducking and stuff like that. And then why would somebody go jogging in Chuck Taylors? Cause Jordans wasn't even out back then. Like y'all tripping when it come to that perspective. It just seemed like on the fan side of it, boxing is about complaining. Cause you not a fighter, basically. The fighter should get the most honor in the sport and they get the least. Um, the people who really not making the fights happen get more respect than the fighters. And none of these fighters scare. It don't matter what time period you living in. The punishment that a boxer is taking, it it's been underlooked by the average person. So
Now that's a
all of
fact.
Nah,
way underlooked though.
These
You
dudes, these
I
talking
fans
agree
about
with
don't
that.
know. These fans don't know the punishment. Go ahead, cook, coach.
I yeah, no, I agree with what y'all was saying. Like I say, man, I'm just came in. I'm kind of, kind of turned off with the sport right now, man, because it's like I'm saying, you got this dude Tio popping up like he, like he the greatest thing since sliced bread, man. Man, this man on a losing streak, man. This man just
that's
got beat down. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Now,
why I
I'm,
wanted to speak on T.O. too. Like I agree with what you're saying though. It's not like I disagreeing. It just like kind of just for the conversation. But T.O. is a top fighter, regardless how easily Shakur beat him or how easily some other top fighter can beat him. That's a fight that I want to see. All of the top fighters fighting T.O. and fighting each other too. So I'm not
I,
mad at nobody fighting T.O.
now I feel, but this is what I'm saying. I think for the sport to get its integrity back, man, it's just like we got guys that's skipping the line, brother. That's all I'm. That's what I'm not liking, man. Now
Look at it
understand,
as half full though, instead of half empty. Like
but you got to
if
keep.
everybody the integrity is like, all right, Marvin fought Sugar, Tommy, and Duran. They all fought each other, like, and that's a big deal to people. So T.O. fighting Ryan, he fought Shakur. Hopefully they get the fight. Keyshawn, Devin, all of them get the fight. That's good for the sport. And T.O. lost, so it just showing like that loss don't mean shit.
But you leaving something out though. Marvin Hagler had 20 title defenses. Bernard Hopkins had 20 plus title defenses. All those title defenses wasn't against big name people. Put it like this, y'all. Let's say you was the number one contender for 2 years. You never got a title shot. You've been working, you've been doing running, sparring, you're doing everything you're supposed to do. And finally, you say, let's say you was number 30, ranked number 30. You finally worked your way up to the number one spot. Took you 2-3 years to get there. All of a sudden, this dude just pop up out of nowhere, jump right in front of you, and get that title shot. You're gonna feel some type of way as a boxer. You be like, wait a minute, man, I've been working hard, bro. I was ranked number.
That's only if I'm immature and delusional. When you
No,
turn
bro, no, they
pro,
ain't no immature
no,
and delusional, man.
no,
You're gonna
look,
feel some type of
let
way
here,
if you get
I am
overlooked,
gonna
brother.
feel some type of way, but like if I'm being realistic, once you turn pro, you know you doing it for the money, man. I don't care what time
And that's
period we
what I'm
living
saying.
in. Once you turn pro, it's for the
You
money
missing the
for
point. You
anybody.
missing the
And
point.
then
You missing the
hold on,
point.
let me finish what I'm saying. I'm just responding to you. So it's like, man, never mind. Go ahead.
The reason why I'm
Let
saying you
me let
missing
me
the
jump
point
in real
because
quick, coach.
go ahead,
Go ahead,
brother.
coach.
No, I was saying
Nah, you
the
got it.
reason
No,
why I
you
feel
got
like
it,
you
coach.
miss. I say you feel like you're missing the point is because in order for the sport to get its integrity back, these guys who are in line for, in other words, why even have a ranking system if we're going to ignore it? That's all I'm saying, bro. If
It's
you
not
gonna
though.
allow
Like
guys,
You
if he fight
no, you
Tio,
already knowing it. If you let the guy skip the line, you already knowing it. If you're
it's
letting
been
guys,
like that,
not fight
man.
their
That's
mandatory,
not
you
new.
already knowing it. You
That's not
already
new,
knowing it.
man.
No,
That's
but
not
hold on.
new.
But it is, it's different. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why they call them fighting champions is because another champion will acknowledge that another guy has been working his way up the ranks and will give that guy a title shot, regardless of status, regardless of where he is in the social ranking. He said, you know what, this guy deserves a shot at the title because I've been where he was at. I recognize where he was at. I understand what it feels like to get
let
ducked.
me ask you
So
this,
I'm gonna
coach.
get this guy. I'm gonna give this guy a title shot.
Let me
What?
let me ask you
Uh,
this, coach. Uh, and I want y'all to jump in and salute everybody in the building. Make sure y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. Put some color in the chat if you can. We building. We 30 in. We building. Now, coach, let me ask you this. But with that being said, you're talking about an old school mentality where somebody deserved an opportunity, right? Like they earned the right. Are these guys with the rankings, like everything you're saying, are these guys really earning the right to fight the champ? In a lot of these situations. Talk about that, coach, and I want y'all to jump in.
Well, like I said, what's the purpose? The purpose of the ranking system is to allow guys to work their way up the ranking system. And when especially when you work your way up, you get to that top 10, at least you get more money. Like John said, the sport is about making money. You getting a shot at that title could change your life. You becoming a champion could change your life because now it puts you in another tax bracket. So all I'm saying is, yeah, I understand the business of boxing. Where we want to put on the better, the best, and the biggest fights for the fans that the people want to see. I understand all that, but it's got to be balanced, man. That's all I'm saying. We can't ignore guys who've been in the ranking system, who been there for 2, 3, 4 years, and are not getting title shots. It's like I got what they're doing right now. They're allowing these guys because they're marquee names, and these sanctioning bodies are to blame also. I'm not going to just put it on the boxers because the boxers are taking advantage of an opportunity that's given to them, and the promoters are also. At the end of the day, it's all about the money. But these guys are allowing these guys to come from weight classes and go straight to the front of the line and get a title shot at another weight class, basically leapfrogging everybody that's been there for years who never got a title shot. They even leapfrog the number one contender and go straight to the front of the line. And then guess what? When they get that title shot, they don't fight the number one contender. They fight their buddy. All these guys at 135, they're all fighting each other, and they're leaving these other guys out. This where you get upsets from. This is good for boxing. Sometimes you get a guy that's ranked number 7 or ranked number 5, and he'll beat the champion. That's the beauty of boxing. He'll win. He'll win a fight that he's not supposed to win. That's the beauty of boxing. That puts everything into reality where you don't think that a boxer is unbeatable, that a boxer can't be defeated. That's the beauty of
Yeah.
boxing, is taking a guy who don't belong there and give him an opportunity to win the title and have a great night. Like George Kambosos, he had a great night. He beat Teofimo Lopez. Now, any other day he may not have beat him, but on that night he was great and he beat him. And it changed. Look what it did. Look what it did for him. It changed his life. Everybody loves an underdog. At some point in time, people will root for an underdog. It happens all the time.
I think
They
I think you
definitely will.
bitten
Stand
though,
up
like
boxing salute and salute the pugilist.
cause like I don't know where you saying I'm missing a point. I want you to explain at the done, but like I feel like you missing the point when it comes to the business of boxing. It's starting off where the mafia running it. Now, the police running it. And it's just like, it's always been like this. And then if you saying like, oh, Marvin Hagler had all these title defenses and stuff like that, it's just like people could work their self up the ranking system through favor as well, not just by fighting hard. Then they don't got no choice. It's a business. Like the WBC
You back? Ja? I think Ja fell off.
I won't fold. Oh, so
There you
like,
go.
my bad.
Hey Ja, you fell off. You're gonna have to start back over, man. We ain't hear what you were saying, man. You missed out a lot of stuff.
But let me
So I
ask, but
was
hold on. But
saying,
I want you to start with this though, Ja. I gotta ask you this because the mentality, because what I'm hearing is it's like, okay, is it BS to think a fighter wants to be world champion? That's his goal, because being the best in the world, right? Because that's what boxing is perceived to be, right? These guys will go anywhere in the world, fight anybody, and prove that they are the best, the most dominant. Now, what you're saying is, this is a business. This is prize fighting. That's not really what it is. Talk to the people. Break that down. How you see it? Do you see? Are there guys, in your opinion, that do want to be the best fighter in the world?
all of them want to be the best fighter in the world. You got levels, like, you got fighters that know, like, damn, they've been in the gym, whatever they've been doing, they like, damn, I ain't gonna be the best in the world. So they just try and get their bread, have a nice career, some highlights and all of that. And then you got delusional fighters that, even though they keep getting their tail whipped and it ain't, that ain't for them, they gonna still keep on trying to fight anyway. And then you got the ones that's nice. All of them want to be the best fighter. They lying if they say, like, if Tank say he don't care about that, I don't believe him. I think the business is just getting to him and life just getting to him. But as a fighter, you want to be the best. And you in that ring and you competing, we men, and women can understand too. But definitely men, what is you doing in the ring if you're not trying to win? Get out of here. Like, stop playing games. And then it's like, I like what Coach saying about the balance, but I think the balance is on the side of, we got professionals out here, like on YouTube, professional uh influence type people. That's where the balance need to come in. Like, stop letting them create the narrative for y'all all the time. Cause all I hear is complaining. Who ducked this? Who pocket? How much they got in their pocket? Like, if somebody turned down $3 million, and some person getting mad about it, like, what you getting mad for? Why you watching their pockets? You don't know what type of moves they try and make, and as an adult, when the money involved, like, I don't care what somebody talking about. I shouldn't have turned down. I know what I can do. Like, so it is about being the best fighter and champion and all of that. But I feel like, where we at? Like, we don't know what it is when it come out history. Like, ain't none of the boxers to blame for none of this stuff. They only to blame for making themselves look dumb or making themselves look good. But they not bigger than the business. They gonna get
Nah, they're
shelved if
not.
they don't follow. Every last one of them. Ain't not a single boxer ever
Yeah.
had that type of power.
Right. Where they gonna duck? Where they gonna buck the promotion? Go ahead, Coach Cook. Coach.
Nah, I mean, John, right? I ain't disputing anything that the brother is saying. Like I say, there's two sides to each coin, man. And the people who do want to see who's the best, like you could take the 154-pound division, for instance. A lot of times in boxing, the champion will have the belts, but he's not considered the best in the division. It's like we got people that are not champions who are considered by the people the better of the fighter. Like a lot of people consider Boots a better fighter than Xander. Now, will he get a chance to prove it? That's to be determined. Just like they call him the people's champ. Yeah, you might be the belt holder, but we know you're not the best fighter. Like Charles Martin had a belt. He was a champion. But everybody knew that he wasn't the best fighter. He was just the right place at the right time, and he got a belt. A lot of these guys, just like Devin Haney said it best. He said the way things go on right now, anybody can be a champ. Now he meant that, but he also exposed himself in that same sentence because of anybody being a champion. That means that you're a part of the anybody. That means by
See,
proper
see, I,
promotion, being in the right place at the right time, and good matchmaking, anybody can be a champion. Rolly Romero's a champion. He's a product of that. I ain't taking nothing away from Rolly. God bless him. He made a lot of money. He had an interesting story. I'm happy for him. I believe God really looked out for that guy. If you listen to his story, it was God intervened, man. Because ain't no way in the world he's supposed to be a champion, but he is. So all praise to that. But at the end of the day, these guys got to give these guys an opportunity. Everybody deserves a fair shot, not just the guy at the top of the food chain. Otherwise, boxing is just gonna get played out, and we're just gonna keep watching the same guys fight each other like in a round robin, and we ain't never gonna get no fresh new blood.
I mean, I look at it too, the point of how young the top fighters we looking at is like, and just because we age these people out of boxing, we not looking at them for what it is. Like, if Ryan fight Tio, it depends how the fight go. It could be a two fights, it could be three fights. But after they done fighting, then that's an opportunity for Ryan or Tio to fight somebody they didn't. And like even Tio, he gonna be like an elite journeyman. Pretty much he is right now at that point. He got some more opportunities, but he pretty much gonna be in a position like an elite journeyman. But after certain fights get out of the way, then you got the challengers like Abdullah coming up. And it's just like it, even if it's not the up and coming hungry fighters, we still get to see what we want to see. Like
But
with
Abdul's a champion though. He's a legit champion with a belt. You
I'm
know what I
just
mean?
saying he up and coming. Like so it's gonna be other people that don't have a belt that get opportunity to fight the big names later down the line. And it just like we ruining fights before they even happen. Like Shakur versus Tio, we know what we going to get, but why like ruin the fight? Like why not pay attention to the skills? Like we already seen them both fight. We about to see this matchup, but before the fight even happened, it was like complaining about it. That's a fight we wanted to see. What's the point of complaining? And then it just more fights to come. That's how I see it. Um, and like the boxers is not to blame at all to me. Like they doing what they supposed to do. And then far as Devin, like him exposing himself, it ain't really no knock on him to me, cause like he the one that I respect him the most for his hustle in boxing than I do him actually fighting in the ring. I feel like he need like if you pay attention, only like strong Devin supporters be the main ones kind of like gaslighting boxing and calling everybody ducks. But if you pay attention to his hustle, like he got it out the mud just by local support. Like just that, like on YouTube, that's how I seen him hustling early. Like, oh, he really putting that work
Yeah, yeah,
in.
Devin Haney
and
TV.
and his people support him, and he really got out the mud. Like he a underdog that came up. The only one that's not really in an underdog, well, Keyshawn and Shakur not really in an underdog position, because they had medals coming into boxing. But like Tank, Devin, Ryan, you and Rolly, all of them is underdogs to me. Ryan more popular, so he a little different. But like Pitbull, Lamont Roach, like
But see, Ryan is
fighters been getting put on.
Ja. You can
Barrios,
hear me?
all of them
Ja
underdogs.
can't hear me.
Like just a lot of fighters that got a lot of
I
recognition right
I
now
can hear
as
you, B3.
underdogs. I couldn't hear you. I'm about to come out, come back
Yeah, I can
in.
hear you, B3.
Man, hey, listen, I appreciate you, coach. Go ahead and cook, coach.
Not like you said, but John said he gonna be like a basically a top tier journeyman, Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, I agree with that. Like I said, he gonna be a high price gatekeeper, man. You know what I mean? So I think it's enough fighters out there that we're seeing. It's like we keep watching the same movie, man. Yeah, at some point in time, yeah, you can keep putting the same characters in the same movie, and yeah, the first time, yeah, it's cool. The second time, it's cool. After the third or fourth time, you keep running the same characters in the same movie. It's like, bro, when y'all gonna mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Cause we keep seeing the same guys, and it's cool they mixing it up with each other. But what about the other guys?
So explain that we keep seeing the same guy, the same movie.
Well, if you
Like
if you really study boxing, can you go back to the? And I got to reference the old school. I mean, Sugar Ray Leonard, he didn't just fight Thomas Hearns and Marvin Hagler all the time. He fought other guys too. That's why it's called being a fighting champion. Mean you take on all comers, not just the guys who are up in the upper echelon.
what's
Now, like
happening now though? Like what's the example of
same,
now?
but the same thing now that these guys they want to fight amongst themselves because they can make the biggest payday fighting each other. I understand that. As a fighter, yes. Why would I fight, Joe Blow, and that's ranked number 6, who's probably going to be a harder fight than fighting another champion?
What's
For
some examples though? 'Cause
well, like
I'm not
Shakur,
seeing no real different like far as fighting this fighter and that fighter
but
fighting each other.
that's the thing. You don't know until these guys get an opportunity how great they could be. That's
No,
why
I'm
it's so
saying I'm not
important.
seeing like I'm seeing that people not fighting, not just recycling. Like every time the same fighters ain't
Okay,
fighting
okay.
each
I
other.
give you a perfect example. I give you a perfect example. Tank. Now Tank don't fought everybody except for Devin and Shakur. But you see a lot of guys. Devin fought Ryan Garcia. That's somebody Tank fought. Garcia fought somebody Mario Barrio. That's somebody Tank fought. And they kind of like who else fought? T.O. fought Shakur. So it's like it seems like we only get up for these 4 or 5 guys, man. Like the Tank, yeah, everybody gonna get up for the Tank fight. Everybody gonna check in for the Devin fight. Everybody gonna check in for a Ryan fight. T.O. he don't really have that big a fan base, but we'll watch it. Shakur now he just now starting to build a fan base and get some clout. So we checking for him too. We checking for Keyshawn. You know what I mean? Them really about the own 6 guys right now. Everybody really checking for. Now you got guys like Abdullah Mason. Boots can't get active. I don't know what's going on with him and Ortiz right now. They can't even get the fight. You got Sebastian Fondor. He fighting old Keith Thurman. I don't know. It just seems like the state of boxing ain't going in the right direction, man. Maybe I'm thinking about it too hard, man. It just don't seem like the state of boxing is
I
going in the
mean,
right
yeah,
direction.
like you're right. Think about it too hard, cause like if I keep it all the way 100, I hope it's not too 100. Like boxing gonna be dead eventually. It's a fighting sport, and they ain't trying to change it to no like legitimate like sport that's really secure. Like they don't want to do that. That's why they ain't making as much money as they can off the sport and making as many fights as they can. Like I don't blame the fighters at all. And if I look at like everybody you was just naming, I'm like, who else is there to really fight anyway at the top
I
level?
mean,
Like
you even
they
got
got
like
work.
cool. You
They
got Pitbull. Pitbull fought Tank. Lamont fought Tank. You know what I'm
when
saying? Now
when you say
that
they
did boost.
fighting the
That did
same
boost. But
fighters that
hold on one
let
second. I want to compliment Tank real quick. This is rare for me, but I'm gonna say this about Tank. He do give guys opportunity to win. No, I'm being serious. I'm not saying I'm being serious. He
no, I
gave Pitbull
believe it's true.
he gave Pitbull a chance. A guy that made by stroke of luck. He gave him a shot, and it did boost his career. That's what I'm saying. It's important for guys that we maybe don't look for, or that don't never get an opportunity to get a shot at these big guys because it does help their career.
All right, so look, so
And
you just
even
said
with
that.
Lamont Roach, it catapulted his career. It helped him. Frank
Let let's
Martin,
look-
it
let's
helped
look
him.
at Tank though. Let's look at Tank as an example. Cause where the unbalance is coming at in boxing is on the YouTube. It's on the YouTube, and that's it. It ain't nothing else but
But
that.
hold on, how about on the
Hold
flip
on,
side?
hold on,
Hold
man.
on. I wasn't finished yet, John. Now on the flip side, I'm gonna hold Tank foot to the fire because he hasn't fought Shakur. He didn't
Uh-huh.
fight David. He fought Ryan Garcia and he didn't fight T.O. So the
All
only
right,
guy
all
that he
right,
really big name guy that he fought was Ryan. Big name.
Ryan. Okay, good. So look at this, right? You could put this read between the lines. It should be obvious. You giving Tank credit for giving fighters opportunities. I don't know no other fighter that's done that in his, I guess, class. Cause Tank, honestly, big brother to all of the other fighters that we talking about by their own admission. Tank, he came in before them. He a little older than them. He was big bro back in the day, and then because to me, the outsiders, which is always what's starting something, they you don't get to play boxing. They ain't talking about in the ring. They talking about hating on each other when it come to business. That's what people be meaning when they say you don't play boxing. They talking about the business, contrary to popular belief. But like Tank giving people opportunities. They said they gave them offers. All the fighters you say didn't fight, besides maybe Keyshawn, I believe that they said they sent them an offer. As far as what I could see, and by my experience, it looked like they bluffing. And it makes sense, way more sense for them to bluff than it do for Tank. Cause like, why would Tank take risky fights with fighters that got no name compared to him? Like, why would he? What would be the point of ducking another fighter? And he put himself in positions like that and other times. So like, when
Yeah,
it
yeah.
comes to all the credit, hold on. When it comes to the come landing right there with the unbalance, like you use Tank as an example, people mostly care about the stuff that don't got nothing to do with boxing, and then they say like negative stuff when it come to boxing due to the stuff that he go through, like his personal stuff that's publicized. But when it comes to everybody be quick to forget, like everybody want to fight the fighters he fought. Why? Cause he put them on. Now that's a good fight. And they give Lamont Roach credit because he tied with Tank. So they look at him as a credible opponent, even though at the same time they say Tank don't do nothing and all of that. But like you giving him like Boots is similar without the same amount of accolades as Tank. But nobody complain about like people be saying Boots, he really that nice. But when it kind of Tank, it's cause he really is the one, the face of boxing. Just cause he say he don't want to be or he not and all of that. Like the fans got YouTube got stop lying. That'll balance boxing out way better, but it's better to lie to these people so you could get, the views and stuff. So let's just keep it 100. Cut. I'm a fighter. That's the perspective that I'm coming from. So all of that, it's just annoying for me. Like whatever. They just talking again. Only reason I like it is because it hyped me up when the fight come up. It's like, all right, it's been a lot of trash talk. So I'm excited for this fight. But besides that, I ain't listening to nothing niggas be talking about. They don't know what they talking about. Watching people pockets who ducked and all that. They lying.
Yeah, okay. Even with the Ryan T.O., if they talking about this fight, which I pretty much I think is fugazi. I don't think it's gonna amount to anything. Cause like I say, Ryan Garcia, he remind me of Tyson Fury, man. The dude just be saying whatever. He's like whatever way the wind is blowing, that's what he gonna say. But why not fight a guy like Brian Norman? A guy, if you're really trying to test yourself and trying to make a statement, beating up T.O. ain't on. I
Who?
think
Oh,
beating Brian Norman
Shakur.
would be. No, I'm
Who you
talking
want to
about
see fight?
Ryan
Oh,
Garcia fighting Teofimo Lopez. He talking Ryan out there painting a narrative saying that Devin Haney ducked him and that Shakur ducked him. So I guess he's saying Devin Haney ducked him because Devin Haney is fighting Rolly. But Ryan Garcia had the power to rematch Rolly, but he didn't reach out. Now that's a man that beat you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they run the smoke and mirrors game. So him and T.O. like, look, man, let's just fight each other. Why not fight Brian Norman Jr.? Why don't you go out there and see if you can knock out Brian Norman Jr. to send a statement? Okay, Devin, you beat Brian Norman Jr., but I knocked him out. You see what I'm
that's
saying?
that. That'd be bad business for Ryan.
Yeah,
I
because
see what you said.
Brian could beat him. Brian Norman could possibly beat
No,
Ryan
that's
Garcia.
not why. That ain't why. It ain't
Nah,
because
because
Brian Norman. That's not why though. The reason why
if,
I'm saying it, my opinion, why it's bad business is because everybody looked at Ryan as if he beat Devin. Why would you go fight an opponent that he beat? to prove something. That ain't proving. Well, that's bad business. And
But what about
then
Tio?
he
What
could,
about
and
Tio?
then
What
and
did they prove
yeah,
beating
that's what
Tio?
I'm going to next. That's what I'm going to next. Are you like Devin squad? They say ducking all the time, so they just doing the same thing. And probably Oscar idea. Could they just came up with that just in time when the fight scheduled to say that? So that's good business for them on their part too. Like you call me a duck, I call you a duck. You say this, you sued me, but I actually whooped you in the ring, in the people opinion or whatever. So it'd be dumb business to fight Brian. And yeah, he could possibly not look as good. I think Ryan would beat Brian Norman though. But he might not look as good as Devin did, but like I doubt that he'd try and duck Brian because T.O. just such an easier fight. They both similar. Like T.O. shorter and Brian is not as experienced as T.O. I don't know who would win against T.O. versus Brian Norman.
I think
That's a
Brian Norman
fifty-fifty
knocked
fight.
Tio out. Teofimo, in my opinion,
Knock him out where? He got
He's a
dropped by
small.
Cambosis.
He's a small guy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Teofimo, he's not really a big
Here,
guy. If you
here
really
we go
keep
with
it
that
100.
again. Cause like they were saying that Brian Norman was going to knock Devin out,
But
but Devin was showed that he way
Tio,
more experienced than
man,
Devin. I
Devin
mean
Haney
than
and Teofimo
Brian.
Lopez on two different years, man. Devin
No, the
Haney, man,
best wins in their career is
no,
both
man,
Loma. That's the
bro.
both of
Devin
Let
their
me
Haney
best
jump in.
is a
Let me
wins.
much
jump in. Hold on. Let me
better
jump in. Let me
fighter than
jump in.
Lopez. Much better
Yeah.
fighter.
I ain't saying
Yeah,
he
let
a,
me
a
jump in.
bad.
Let me jump in. Shout out to my brothers, man. I know what y'all doing. Appreciate all the love and support. Hey, we got a full house. Tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We a new channel, we a growing channel. This is grassroots. We building from the ground up. Shout out to the members and supporters of the channel, like Ja, Coach, AC, everybody in the chat that supports us, our members. Now, let me say this while we got all these people in here. Join the membership. Help us grow. We on the Make a Million campaign, right? I started from nothing, from something. We started the channel April 15th last year. So that's where we coming up on our first year anniversary. We didn't got monetized. We got our memberships going and we getting a lot of support. Now, let me say this. We going to do giveaways. We're doing giveaways every month. The first month, we're gonna do April. It's gonna be like a raffle for all the members. We got 10 members right now. I'm getting the studio set up. I'm getting the podcasting. I'm gonna get my sunroom kind of set up so we can have like a station and we're gonna have some sounds. We're gonna do some different things. We're gonna hook it up, right? But because y'all know I'm doing TikTok as well. So all I'm gonna say is this: stay locked in with us. Keep supporting, put color in the chat when you can. Help us grow. And we're gonna show it for the people. We here. Now, Ja, I'm gonna hand it back over to you, Ja. Uh the question in the chat was, and I don't know, I missed a little. I heard most of what you were saying.
Oh,
You
I
was
ain't
definitely
looking at the
cooking.
chat.
Um, I gotta ask you like this. So with Tank coming back versus Pitbull, right? Do you like that fight? And is that and then do you see a scenario where Tank could get Pitbull out of there? What do you feel like his thought process is going into that matchup?
His thought process, I don't have a clue. Probably just super focused. If Tank focus, I don't know what he'll do stuff that we might look at as stupid to do because not a smart game plan, but he just capable of doing it and he really want to be entertaining. Like he one of them type of fighters that want to do stuff in a fight to entertain the fans. Um, what I want to see somebody beat Pitbull, I wanted Lamont to do it, is beat him hot at his own game and stop him, break him down and then stop him. Like ain't no reason why they shouldn't be able to do that. He want to stand there and bang. You see how he started moving when it came to Lamont when they started really getting into it. So that's why if that's what had my choice, I just want to see Tank really bang with him, stop him,
Yeah.
get him up out of there. I love that fight though. Pitbull entertaining every fight, and Tank is too. Let's see it.
Right.
Get that out the way real quick. Little comeback. Why wouldn't he take that comeback fight? Why would he come off a layoff straight back to that? Like any
Nah,
either
I
way,
think that's a
it's a
good
tough
comeback
fight
fight.
to come back to. Honestly, Pitbull not playing. You gotta be in top shape with him.
Right.
Like, but that's a great comeback fight. And then
Yeah,
what's
I
next?
thought Tank was in a car accident, man, today or yesterday.
I don't know.
I ain't
Hopefully he's
heard
good
that.
if he
Hopefully not.
was.
Yeah, man, that what everybody reporting, man. He said he was in an accident that he totaled his car, man. I thought you knew
Let
about
me
it.
see. My bad,
Nah,
coach. Nah, I
man.
didn't see
You
that.
thought? Oh,
That
you
should have
thought
been
B
that should
three
have been
knew.
early news.
Yeah, I heard it off
That should have been the
another
first thing I
platform,
seen.
a legit platform that said the Tank had totaled his vehicle out, man.
Pray for him.
Oh, okay. Well, they ain't legit enough to be on Google, so they need to tighten up.
Yeah, okay, but
I don't
that's
see.
why I was checking. I thought John would have known.
Where's
I
going
thought
Oh,
on?
he
I was
was
taking
talking
this.
about me.
I
They
thought John was gonna know 100% what was going on with
Why
Tank,
you
man.
thought that though? Why you think I was going
Cause
up?
You one of Tank big supporters. I thought you might have known, man.
he, Ja got
Man,
boots on the ground, man.
I got family
Yeah.
that live right around the corner that I wouldn't have known. Shit.
Mm. Yeah, that's real life. Let's pivot right now with this Ryan versus To. I mean, I pretty much let's run that down real quick for the people while we here. And I do have to log off today, but I'll be back tomorrow because I gotta get some work and I have an appointment today. But let me ask y'all this. Is this a fight that you would want to see, Ja, or do you feel like Ryan is doing this to kind of avoid that early enrollment and testing? Now, I reported on the channel yesterday. Ryan did 6 months of testing versus Rolly Romero. So
So
talk
what's
to
the
me, John.
difference in this fight with the testing?
I mean, it's not agreed to. This is just he's talking. The issue is that Devin wants him to sign to agree to the fight now. So there will be 6 months of testing. If they agree now, they both enroll in VADA now, they fight in September. He wants the same,
Oh,
he wants the same scenario that Rolly got. He doesn't want Ryan to just get 60 days or 60 less, 60 days of testing like he did with Barrios.
I mean, low key, I think that it's more about black fighters dominating boxing than I think it's specifically about some type of testing, like the moves that they making. I
Mm.
think it's just like a competitive kind of like a Latin groove, and they, that's the top dominant like Latin or Hispanic, whatever, and blacks, the most dominating fighters. And then it's like everybody who spoke about that testing, that long period testing, they hated it. Like like a drag for them. So he probably wouldn't want to do that regardless if he going to test positive or not. And then he get to take an opportunity to make some good money. They dumb for not doing stuff like Ryan doing. Like you fight To, you get that bread. That's still a good name on your resume. Nice fight. I want to see that fight. Um, and then you could still fight Devin anytime. Obviously, he gonna be waiting. You could take as many fights if you want for real. Let him get hurt or something, then you got a better chance. All types of stuff. Like that's real. Like I don't think it's about testing. I think it's about just the mood getting the advantage when they actually do fight. I don't think Ryan care that much about no like trying to cheat with testing. He just don't seem like he really care that much.
Yeah, we hope he's on the up and up. But now even Norman Cena came out and said that it's rumors that Devin Haney is microdosing. So they're putting so we
Oh,
can't
let me say one thing.
hold on, let me just do this. Shout out to Fine and Peace 20. Shout out to Aviana. Um or is it Aviana? But salute, hope all is well. God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling on the channel. We're a new growing channel. So appreciate y'all tapping in with us. We building. Go ahead, y'all. Cook on that.
So something that I don't know, but I kind of suspect that probably get brushed under the rug. It's like these fighters probably be hating on each other and they teams on the low, like not just the stuff that we see, but like not I'm not saying Bill did this, but I'm just using him. Like say he talking to somebody who gonna make a fight happen and then the fight don't happen. Like what if he gave them inside information for them not to make that fight happen? Like I feel like a lot more of that is going on nowadays than back in the day. Like people, fighters and their team is actually like working with promoters and stuff to know what advantage and stuff. And that's the reason why a lot of fights not happening too. Like other fighters stopping it from happening by like giving like say a Virgil was about to make the boots versus I mean, Oscar was about to make the Boots versus Virgil fight, and then Bill or somebody was like, "Nah, don't do that. I see Boots in the gym right here. You fought there." Cause that's what people do anyway. Like they go out and they scout fighters and they analyze fighters so then they could either get them a win or they could set their fighter up to get a win. And I think that's what's mainly stopping these fights. Cause if they don't, it's like if you black and like with Fred, what happened with Fred Hampton, like somebody else that was black or Martin Luther King, peace and blessings to all of them. Like somebody else black had to give inside information for them to be able to like assassinate these people. And it's the same thing to me with boxing. Like one of the fighters in a team got to give inside information for these promoters not to make these fights because they don't know nothing else beside unless you tell them. Like they Bob Arum not about to go scouting. Like even if he go to he old and he ain't capable of doing that. They gotta get inside information. That's why they not making these fights happening. They need to shut up and just fight. Stop hating on each other. It don't be having nothing to do with boxing.
Right, right. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. And salute to Free pulling up, man. A real supportive member of the channel, helping the channel grow. Free, we just let me ask you this. I do gotta move around. I got an appointment I gotta make at 3. So I do gotta cut the show short today. But we got a full week. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We'll be back all week. We do 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So please pull up, kick it with us. If you can, help the channel grow. Bless the Zelle, the PayPal, the Cash App. We need support. We got new people coming in. You have not because you ask not. So I'm trying to build my channel, our channel. It's a we thing, not a me thing. You see all these brothers in here, D Free, Ja, Coach Eddie. These brothers are lending their time and even support monetarily to help the channel grow. It's gonna take a community. So I just want to let y'all know I'm building a network and engagement community. I am setting up a Discord. I have it set up. I'm going to start putting the members and business professionals in the Discord, and we're going to be building up a network. So y'all stay locked in with me. I got some things churning, and if you can help, and please work with me. Before we get out of here, Puro, shout out to Puro. And appreciate everybody that's new in here. Tap the like button and hit the follow button. Free, talk to me, man. This what's your take on this? Ryan not agreeing to the Devin fight. It looks like it's probably due to him wanting to take his time. Now I'm hearing that there may be other options for Ryan, like Teofimo Lopez. Do you like the Teofimo Lopez fight for Ryan, and how do you see that fight playing out?
And that background fire, free. I
Um,
just wanted to say that.
G5, what's
yeah.
happening,
I
G5?
mean, we knew that this was a option that Ryan and Golden Boy would probably take and try to keep Ryan as a champion for as long as they can keep him as a champion. So I'm not surprised by the move if this is what they're going to do. But the T.O. and Ryan fight, that's a good fight. I don't know how it plays out because these are two guys um that they fight down to their opponent at times. Ryan can be a come forward boxer puncher at times, or he could sit back and try to pick you off with the left hook or the jab or the right hand. Tio, he doesn't look well when he fights on his front foot. He's more of a counter puncher. That's when he's at his best. So I'm not sure how this fight plays out because with Tio trying to sit back and be a counter puncher with a guy like Ryan who has long arms, um, he still will be in range for Ryan to throw his left hook and still be out of range of Tio. So I don't know how this fight plays out. This is more of a 50-50 fight than I say um than the Shakur and Tio was. I think Shakur and Tio was like a 60-40 fight, but this is more of a 50-50 fight because both these fighters have moments where they fight down to their opponent. So I'm not sure how this fight play out.
Mm. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a. I mean, the Ryan that I just seen, based on what I just seen, Teal would have to do. I mean, he would have to really be on his A game, and I think he gets hit too much, man.
Man,
So
T.O. damaged goods, bro. I'm telling you, he's damaged. B3. The man
yeah,
is damaged. The man's damaged goods. That man looked like Kermit the Frog every time he fight. Man, I ain't being fun. I'm being serious. His eye sockets all brothers eyebrow they always swell up. He got a lot of scar. He's easy to bust up. He's very, very undersized for Ryan Garcia. I tell you that right now. Ryan Garcia, if they fight, he's gonna have a field day. It's gonna be a highlight reel knockout. That's what's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
the only thing that I see that Tio might have some success in this fight is Ryan doesn't have the best of defense. Um, when Tio was facing with Shakur, he was facing a guy that he's known for his defense. That's what Shakur is more so known of. He's known for being a defensive fighter. Ryan is not a defensive fighter. He has mediocre defense at best. So I think Tio can have some success. But the one thing that I've noticed from Tio since he moved up to 140, that power that Tio had at 135 is not there. So I don't
Exactly.
know if he could hurt Ryan or make Ryan respect him.
Nah, I think that fight doesn't go 6 rounds. I think Ryan starches him. Ryan, he ambushed people. If you notice, that's what he always does. Like the first 1, 2, 3 rounds, he wants to come out and he want to check your chin. Like he wants to get the fight over with quickly. And I don't think he'll respect. Like I say, I think he's too. I think Tio's too undersized. To me, he's not a 147-pound fighter. I think shout out to him. Tio just trying to get checks right now because he knows the position he's in. I mean, he milked that Lomachenko win the best he could, man. And I shout out to him. He got a lot of money off that win. He kind of did what Tyson Fury did off that Klitschko win. He milked it. You know
He
what I mean? But
deserved it though. Like he beat Loma. He the one who
yeah,
beat
yeah. I
Loma.
mean, but look at what he did though after that. He lost to Cambosis. He went life and death with Steve Claggett. He
He went
arguably
up to
lost to
140.
hold on, John. He arguably lost to Sandra Martin. He arguably lost to Jermaine Ortiz. So let's not pretend like let's don't make Tio out to be this all-time great. In my opinion, he's not. Because all-time greats
Nah,
really don't
he is,
don't don't
man.
don't, don't struggle. He don't struggle with those type of guys, man. All-time
He
greats
is, man.
don't struggle with Sandor Martins. All-time greats don't struggle with Steve Claggett. They
You
don't do
you
that.
contradicted your earlier
No, I'm not.
statements
I know I'm not. I'm
of the
keeping the beam,
hungry
man.
underdogs being able to give you a challenge.
He don't deserve it, bro. He don't.
I
Tio
don't.
don't deserve.
Tio got the
Tio don't
best
deserve no
resume.
fight.
I ain't even, and I like Tate. Tio got the best resume out of all of them, though. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
No,
Hold on,
Journeyman
hold
had
on,
the best.
hold on.
Journeyman
Yeah,
had the
he
best
falls short
resume.
Giants,
on.
So
He do fall
Journeyman's
short
fight
on that. Yeah.
everybody. Journeyman's
Huh?
fight everybody.
Who you talking
Go ahead.
about?
Go ahead,
Tio?
free.
um, I mean, now did I hear somebody say that T.O. was an all-time great?
No, I said
He
he's
said
not an
all
all
time
time great.
great,
Did I
and
hear
I
that
say
correct?
he is, but
No, what
I'm
I
not
heard.
saying
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
I
really
think
saying all
Hold
I
on,
time
think
Ja.
great.
Hold
Josh
I'm
on,
said he
just
Ja.
was
I'm
an
gonna
not
let you
all time
respond.
great.
specific.
Hold on, Ja. Hold on, Ja. Because you need to respond to this before we get up out of here. A shout out to Josh. Salute to everybody that pulled up today. And appreciate you, Free, for doing the dual stream. Appreciate you. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna cook. No, what I heard was what I'm gonna say that one more time, Coach, because I done forgot now. You didn't threw me off. Say that. What is TO, Coach?
T.O. Josh said he was an all time great. That's what he
No,
said. Now,
no,
Josh,
no, no, no.
yes,
You
you
said
did,
all
man.
time great. I was just going against you dissing him. I'm not saying all time
Oh,
great though.
okay, 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 okay. My
I
No,
still
apologies.
gotta check
yeah,
that.
My apologies.
I
I
gotta
forgot.
still check that.
I
That's
forgot
what I
nah,
that.
thought
but
I heard. That's what I thought I heard.
I just wasn't trying like Tio. Come on,
No,
yo,
Big Three
you
heard the
dissing
same
the
thing I
hell out
heard.
of him. Like he not that bad of a fighter.
Coach
He a
called
good
no. Coach called
fighter.
Tio a journeyman.
at
Now
this
he
particular
might be.
Oh yeah,
at
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
particular time,
If he beat Raleigh, he ain't a journeyman no more.
he's a glorified T.O. right now is a high class
I
journeyman right now.
He need to go
I
stay
wouldn't
at
say here
140.
journeyman. I wouldn't say here journeyman just yet. But I wouldn't say T.O. has the best resume out of all of them because, truthfully speaking, Ryan Garcia has the best resume out of all of them.
I
Truthfully
say
speaking,
Tio because Tio got more wins with it. Like he beat
Against
Loma.
against who? Man,
Ryan ain't
you
T.O.
beat.
keep
Hold
trying
on.
about
T.O.
one
don't
Loma
have more
win,
Hold
bro.
wins than
on. And you said against who? Let me say.
That's only
So
one
so
dude, man. Everybody else he lost to, man.
that's cause you only let me say one person. So look, before he even fought Loma, he was fighting people that I wanted to see him fight. And he like when he fought Kome, that was a big deal to me personally. During that spree before he fought Kome, that I feel like his resume was real good as far as where he was at in his career. Then he beat Loma. Nobody else ever beat him the same way. Nobody else beat Loma like Tio did. All of that was after Tio beat him. And then when he went up to 140, they was still fighting at 135.
You acting like Loma
And
was
he
undefeated when they fought.
and
Loma
then
had already lost before he fought the T.O., man. Yeah,
what you
everybody,
talking about?
I know everybody want to
What
erase
loss you
that.
talking
Or
about?
Orlando Salida. I know everybody want to erase that. Even
That
top rank. How long? Even top rank erased that. They had this man
No,
13 and
I ain't
0, and they know a
erasing that.
doggone
Wasn't
well this
that
man. They know this man they lost. They had this man 13 and 0. Go look at it.
man?
It's
I'm
on
not
TV.
erasing that. That's just moving the goalposts. Like that
No,
was it.
that man ain't
That is. Ain't
undefeated, man.
nobody. I didn't say he was undefeated. I said nobody ever beat Loma like Tio did, including what is his name is Salida or something. Like the dirty fighting dude who beat him in like his third fight, I think. Come on, like that was just a distraction for what I was trying to say. And
Nah,
then
that's a loss,
then
brother.
he came and when everybody don't give him no credit for beating Josh Taylor though. That's crazy to me. He schooled Josh Taylor and he had the size advantage. Like
Man, Josh
Josh
Taylor
Taylor
washed
wasn't
up,
lived
dog.
up. And but then Devin get credit for Regis and Tigo don't get credit for Josh. That's wild.
I didn't give him no credit for
I
Regis.
I give Tio the credit for his resume, who
why
he
people
fought,
don't.
and how he fought. When you fighting Ortiz, look how Loma look. Look how everybody look besides Keyshawn. And that's another thing. And then everybody was talking about how low on the totem pole Keyshawn is to Shakur. What y'all think now? Like
Man, man,
how far
keep
apart is
keep
they now? Cause they both silver medalists, and I bet nobody else would be able to do that to Ortiz.
Keyshawn
And
knock Teofimo Lopez out, man.
nah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Keyshawn versus
No,
Shakur.
uh,
And then I want to say about Shakur
I mean,
before it happened, like he gonna get more and more dangerous. Cause right now he's still young. I paying
I
attention
don't.
to him fight. When he get more grimy, where he
you,
want to really hurt you, that's gonna be dangerous. Shakur, right? That's the Shakur Tank gonna
but
wind
see,
up fighting.
but
The
Ja,
most dangerous
Ja,
version.
you can't measure, you can't measure because a guy knocked a person out that he's close to another guy that
I'm
outboxes
not
just
I'm
about everybody he's been in the ring with.
before that fight, I already had them on the same level. So that ain't how I'm looking at it anyway.
They're not on the same level.
I'm just asking. So they so far apart
They're
still.
not on the same
Shakur's
level.
Keyshawn. Shakur just levels above Keyshawn. That's what y'all saying still.
No,
Nah, I don't believe
no,
that.
Keyshawn
We
hasn't
need
beat
to see that
anybody.
fight.
Keyshawn hasn't beat anybody on the level
Tio.
of Shakur,
Neither
or
has
Tio.
Shakur beat.
He
Neither
hasn't
has
beat anybody
Shakur
on the
beat
level of
any.
Shakur.
Shakur hasn't
On
beat anybody on the level of
no,
Keyshawn either.
he's beating guys that's a bigger level than Keyshawn.
That
No, he
don't mean that
hasn't.
they're better. That
You
don't
know
mean
he
that they're
hasn't.
better though. That don't mean that
You
they're better
talking
than
about?
Keyshawn.
You said bigger level. What you
You
talking
talking
about?
about status. You talking
I
about
said
status
bigger
and resume. That
level.
don't mean they're
I
big.
don't.
That don't mean they're better
Should
fighters.
Keyshawn beat somebody? I believe
I,
Ortiz is a
I didn't.
better
I'm not
fighter
talking about.
than Tio. I believe Shakur have a harder time fighting Tio. I mean
I'm
Ortiz
not
than
talking of
Tio.
opponent. I'm talking about the level of opponent. I'm not talking about whether the fighter is a better fighter or not. We don't know until they get in the ring. I'm talking about the level of the opponent. The level of opponent. Keyshawn hasn't fought nobody on that top level of opponents. Nobody. So you can't say that he's on
Neither
the
has
same
Shakur.
level of a Shakur when he's never fought nobody.
Shakur hasn't done that either.
Shakur just fought Tio. What are you talking about?
But
And
Tio ain't that
Keyshawn
guy
just
though,
Fought
brother.
fought
Tio
Keyshawn
and
just
Tio
ranked.
fought
is not that guy.
Ortiz.
Hold,
Keyshawn just
hold,
fought Ortiz. The
hold up,
only
hold up,
difference is
hold up.
accolades, not levels.
No, no, listen, listen. Shakur just beat Tio, who you was just praising.
Mhm.
He's just beat Tio, and
And
he beat
before
Williams Zapata right
Yeah,
before
yeah.
that.
He
and
got you on that, John.
Both of them
Williams
are
Zapata
higher
is
level.
nothing.
Both of
Williams
them are
Zapata was
higher
nothing to
level than
me. That
Jermaine Ortiz.
no, not to me.
Hold up.
No,
Both
no,
of
they
them,
not to me.
both of them are higher level opponents than Jermaine Ortiz. They're both
By
higher
what
level
standard?
opponents.
Like
Whether
what? By
whether
what
you
standard?
want to say whether you want to agree with it or not, they're higher level
No,
opponents
I'm
than Jermaine
asking you
Ortiz.
by what
Jermaine
standard?
Ortiz is not by the status of what they are.
Status. Exactly. I'm not
What
talking
level
about that.
opponent is Jermaine Ortiz?
I'm talking about the
What level?
skills that they display in the ring. I got Ortiz
No,
beating
you're like I
Zapata
said, we're
easily.
talking about whether
What
a
you
fighter.
talking about
You're talking about
status?
whether. No, listen. You're talking about whether a fighter can beat another fighter. That remains to be seen if they never fought. I'm talking about the level of the opponent because we can only judge
And
these
you
guys
basing it
by the
off of
level of opponents that
status.
they be in the ring with.
You basing it
You
off
can
of
only
that
judge them
Zapata had a
by the
belt.
level. Listen, listen. When you
I'm
rank a
listening to
fighter,
you.
you rank them off the level of. You're talking. You rank those guys off their level of opponents that they are in the ring with. You're not basing on whether they can beat somebody else that they never faced. You're basing them off of the level of opponents that they fought. That's what you rank them as.
Okay,
What are
who
you
has
talking
Zapata
about?
been in? I'm about to say what I'm talking about. Now it's your turn to stop talking. Look, Zapata is not on the level of Ortiz. You talk about who they been in the ring with. Ortiz been in the ring with Tio, Loma. He was just in there with Keyshawn. Who else he been in there with? Zapata? You count Zapata as somebody and then I believe what I'm basing mine off is skills that I see in the ring. What is y'all talk like
Let me
Boots?
say this
You
real
could
quick.
say
Hold on.
that
Let me
about
jump in,
Boots.
Ja.
Like he
Let
ain't
me jump
fought
in.
this level opponent, so why would you even consider him with Virgil or anybody else? Like that don't make no sense. You talking about status.
Ja
Like
probably can't hear me, but
Ortiz,
let me just say this real
my
quick.
my fault.
Bentley, shout out to Bentley. Appreciate the color in the chat now. We've been monetized for it's going on 3 weeks now, and I'm thankful. And we've had color in the chat every day. or on the Cash App or on the paper. That's gonna help us grow. Shout out to Bentley. Appreciate y'all. Put color in the chat if you can. Join the membership if you can. We definitely building. And y'all see, I got these brothers up here and they cooking with grease. Bentley says that does that logic apply for all divisions, or does that logic goes for all divisions? I mean, listen, uh, I'm gonna put it like this, right? I know what y'all saying, man. T.O. and I mean different styles. T.O. and Jermaine is equivalent. Now, at what T.O. has done, because you think about it, Jermaine had a 50-50 fight with Loma. You know what I'm saying? So some people believe he won that fight. So Jermaine is at that level. Could he beat Josh Taylor on a given night? Probably. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we just gonna keep it 1,000. But man, and would it be a close fight? Probably. So these guys, we parsing heads. We you know what I'm saying? We parsing heads. Shout out to Blue, shout out to everybody pulling up. Now listen, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to slide. I have to slide. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Shout out to Coach Eddie pulling up there, cooking with me, Ja, D Free. Make sure y'all follow D Free Sports Talk. Please follow Free. Free. If you are going live anytime soon, you can definitely let the people know. Shout out to BVO. BVO was in here today. Make sure y'all follow the channels, help the channels grow. TD Sports Talk. We got CDK Boxing, Dub, Right Side, Crush the Legend, Marky Dan, Democracy 101, Just As One. Hey, we working. We definitely building. Shout out to my brother Prize. I know Prize in here
Yeah,
somewhere.
me and Dub will be going live this Thursday. Me and Dub will.
Okay, y'all talking football? Nice. Okay, good. All right, that's what the people need. Okay, great news. All right, so make sure y'all follow D Free Sports Talk and follow B3 Picks TV. We definitely building. We're gonna be back tomorrow to cook. Hey, listen, I wish I could stay longer because hey, we got the chat jumping, and I appreciate everybody that pulled up today. Hold on, who did I not shout out? Let me scroll up real quick. Okay, I can't see it no more. Yeah, StreamYard, that's nasty work. I should be able to see him. But shout out because a lot of people pulled up from Freeze channel. So I want to say what up. Yeah. What's going on? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Hey, appreciate all the support. Now, y'all know since we just got our monetization, TikTok is going to be pushing us out. Shout out to my brother Blue. Blue Hustle pulled up. Yeah, salute, Blue. Um, they're going to start pushing us. So we all going to start growing. Man, listen, please join the membership. Join the panel. Only $7 a month. What is it? Less than $2 a week. All that's going to do is ensure that we can keep the channel growing. Y'all can help a brother. Now, listen. If I was already a millionaire, I wouldn't be asking. You feel me? If I already had it, I wouldn't be asking. I need y'all to support to keep us going. And appreciate my brother Ja, Kenso Love in the building. And he's definitely a supporter and a member of the channel. I appreciate you, bro. And thank you for coming and cooking with us on this conversation. Now, the fact that Tank is going to be back in the sport of boxing, prayers up to Tank. I hope everything went. I hope he's not injured. If there was, so God bless him, and I hope everything is it goes in his favor, right? Um, Oh, artist poet, salute to you. Yeah, you got key versus core. Interesting. Hey, fight we'll never see. They say, but I mean, maybe we'll see. But listen, y'all stay tuned and locked in with me. I appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. God bless y'all. Hey, make sure y'all stay tapped in with your loved ones. And if anybody's on your mind, man, tap in with them, talk to them. We build a community here. We building up engagement, and we building our network. So let's continue to build on a daily. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love.
I need money.